You're having some issues with slow Wi-Fi, but only in specific areas, then I don't think it's gonna be the issue with your Wi-Fi speed. It's actually going to be the range of your Wi-Fi. And that's where this small, simple, easy to use device comes into play, and it works wonders. So I recently picked this up, and I've actually bought a couple more for my mom's house and my grandmother's house because the Wi-Fi definitely is fast enough, but we pay for a really high plan. So when we noticed that we were having slow speeds, we knew something was up because we already know that the amount of devices we have, maybe like 20 devices connected, should easily be able to handle the speed that we're paying for. And that's where this comes into play. This is gonna expand the Wi-Fi range of the speed that you have on your Wi-Fi. So for example, if you're looking to use a device that's maybe in the backyard or in the living room, but your Wi-Fi router is actually in the opposite side of the house in the primary bedroom, then the range is where it really comes into play of it being slow, because you're starting to have some drop-off areas and some dead zones. And just by simply plugging this in, just like this here, it's gonna go ahead and start searching for your Wi-Fi broadbands of the 2.4 or the 5 gigahertz, and it'll automatically connect, and it'll be shown here as it lights up as well. And if it doesn't seem to connect, then don't worry. You do have a reset and a WPS button that you can press and hold down on the side here when you have it plugged into the wall, and then go ahead and do the same on the router. It's gonna put them both into a connectivity mode, and then it's gonna be easier for this Wi-Fi extender to find your Wi-Fi and start expanding that Wi-Fi. When it comes to the amount of devices that can be connected, you don't have to worry. It's gonna cover you over 100 different devices, and for most people, that's actually way more than enough. For our house, we usually connect maybe like 20 or 25 different devices. For most households, I would say that is a lot for only a couple people being in the house. So don't worry about the amount of devices being connected. It's not gonna slow down the Wi-Fi speed because this can handle so much more. And then also with the square footage of your home, most homes out there are probably around maybe 2,500 to 6,000 square feet nowadays. So anything larger than that, don't worry. This is gonna have you taken care of over 12,000 square feet. So it's a lot of distance that this can help out with expanding your Wi-Fi. So maybe if you're having some issues with your Wi-Fi at the moment, before upgrading your plan to a higher speed, your speed on the plan might actually be high enough. It might just be the actual range that is covering the distance of your location that you plan on using it in your office or in your household or anything like that. So before upgrading that Wi-Fi, I would definitely recommend picking one of these up. They're super easy to use and they work wonders. All you have to do is plug them into the wall, maybe press reset here and there once to connect to the Wi-Fi. And just like that, you'll have an expanded Wi-Fi that's working at the top speed that you're paying for. And the cool thing is at the bottom, there's a couple different Ethernet ports down here. So you can actually plug something in that is closer to this Wi-Fi extender. For example, if you have like a PlayStation or an Xbox nearby and you don't want to connect to the Wi-Fi speed because you don't want to risk Wi-Fi being slow at certain times, what you could do is actually connect it wired so you don't have to worry about any issues that might happen throughout the day with the Wi-Fi. Then you can just skip all of that and connect directly onto this device here. So instead of running it all the way up to the other side of the house and connect it directly like that, you can go ahead and connect it right here and you don't need as long of a cord. So that's another nice touch that they added down here at the bottom as well. So before upgrading your Wi-Fi speed plan, I would definitely recommend picking one of these up because this is gonna save you a lot of time and a lot of money as well. So I would highly recommend picking one of these up.